How toxic chemicals are harming our health, the invisible threats. Every day, without seeing them, without smelling them, without choosing them, toxic chemicals enter our bodies through the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the product we trust in our homes. Today on Scientist News, we uncover the invisible chemical threats that silently harming humans' health across the globe, and what science say we must do next. The scale of the crisis. This is not minor issue. It is a global health and economy emergency. A major 2025 scientific assignment estimates that toxic chemicals exposures now costs the world nearly $3 trillion every year, around 2 to 3% of global GDP. These costs comes from heart diseases, multiple cancers, fertility loss, immune system disorder. At the center of this crisis are four major chemical groups: PFAS, phthalates, bisphenols, industrial pesticides. They are everywhere because modern life was built around them. PFAS, forever chemicals. Let's start with PFAS, often called forever chemicals. Why forever? Because they don't not break down naturally. Once inside the body, the PFAS can remain for up to 8.5 years, accumulating slowly but restlessly. In 2025 alone, 165 million Americans were exposed to PFAS contaminated drinking water, a number that continues to rise. Scientific studies now link PFAS exposure to certain cancers, reproductive damage, immunosuppression, developmental harm in children. This is not future risk. This is current exposure. Phthalates, plastic inside us. Phthalates, the chemical used to make plastic flexible. They are found in processed food, cosmetics and perfumes, medical devices, household plastics. A landmark 2024 study linked phthalates to 350,000 global deaths every year from the heart disease alone. Even more alarming, the parental exposure is associated with infertility, premature birth, ADHD and development disorder. Decades ago, scientists warned about this risk. One of them was Dr. Earl Gray and EFA research, whose laboratory finds in the 1980s predicted today's crisis. His warnings were ignored. The consequences are now visible worldwide. How exposure happens? So how do these chemicals enter our lives? Through four major pathways. Food and packing. The chemical leaches from plastic container, wrappers, and cookwares. The personal care products, shampoos, lotions, pregnancies, and cosmetics often contain endocrine disruptors. Household air, the cleaning agents, furnitures, and air freshener release toxic vapor indoor. Water supply, industrial runoff contaminates groundwater with PFAS and other pollutants. Exposure happens through eating, breathing, and skin contact. The danger is accumulative. The effect appears year later when it is already too late. Science and policy response. Science has not been silent. The institutions like the EFA and NIEHSC are linking chemical exposure to the genetic damages and disease pathways. In 2024, the EFA set a limit on 6 PFAS compound in drinking water, a historic step, but there is a problem. This protection faces potential rollback under political and industrial pressure. In the next 2 to 3 years will determine whether regulation strengthens or collapses. Safer chemicals alternative already exist. What is missing is the scale, enforcement, and political will. What can be done? While systematic change is essential, individuals can reduce the risk. Use glass or stainless steel containers. Never heat food in plastic. Choose BFA-free, phthalates-free products. Read cosmetic labels. Support water safety regulation. Awareness is protection. Action is prevention. Conclusion: reducing toxic chemical exposure could save the trillions of dollars, prevent hundreds of thousands of deaths, protect fertility for the future generation. Science is clear. The solution is exit. What's need now in action? The Scientist News. Stay informed, stay critical, stay scientific. Thank you.